Good morning, Doveranako guys. Today I'm going to be meeting up with someone that you saw at the end of my Q&A video last week. Do you remember that photographer and the model with the beautiful flag? What do you want to say to Putin?
Fuck Putin. Putin.
Hello, Slava. Well, I'm going to be meeting up with them today to spend the day with them to see kind of behind the scenes. Дякую. But first, I'm going to get myself an espresso. It's 26 hryvnia, which is about a little bit less than $1. Oh, I needed this, guys. These little coffee shops are everywhere. People will kind of just walk by with their dog or on their way somewhere. To be honest, it's never the best coffee in the world. This one's a bit bitter, but you just need it sometimes, right? It's quick. So now I'm gonna be a bit late if I get there, if I walk there. Oops. So I'm gonna take one of these scooter things maybe. Or better yet, a bike now. Actually, I really like these bicycles. These are the best inventions ever. And they have a little basket for my water as well. It's little gears and everything, guys. So instead of rushing there, running there, or being late, I have a nice little casual bike ride. I'll let you know how much it costs. It's not that far. It's maybe half a mile, a little bit more to get there. But either way, it's actually fun. I actually enjoy this ride, and it's less bumpy than these scooters. Probably faster as well. Well, regardless if it's ever a bike or scooter, make sure you park it in a nice place, not Mondo Street, because it is a bit annoying. People have to walk around it. Look at this. They could have easily put it against the wall instead of just randomly in the middle. All right, so stats on that ride. It was exactly a little bit over 1 kilometer, which is about half a mile, and it cost me 9 hryvnia, which is 25 cents, guys. And I got here in 4 minutes. So definitely saved me some time, guys. And it was fun. I think the scooter might be faster though, and it takes less work. But it is kind of a side benefit to get some blood pumping in the morning. Anyways, it's a windy day, so I hope you can hear me. I do have my mic plugged in though. And we are in front of Maidan. There's a big memorial today. So we're in front of Maidan, and I think it's a funeral for one of the fallen soldiers.
За брата матиму.
One of our brothers.
Як був простим, цей день йому шляхетність подарує. Смерть ворогам. Дякую. Також у нас в полку.
There's more people showing up. Lots of people in uniform. Lots of friends and family. So actually in the 14 or 15 months that the war started, I've been here in Ukraine for most of it, or at least more than half of it. This is actually only the second funeral I've ever seen. The first one was in Lviv, and this is the first one I've seen in Kyiv. And I know a lot of soldiers have died defending the country. I just wonder if the funerals are normally not in the city center. Maybe they're in their hometowns or their villages, or maybe they're smaller gatherings, or I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why there's not more public funerals. Maybe they're only having them for certain people. Maybe like a commander or someone who has like a bigger following or something, because there's a lot of just normal everyday people who have volunteered, you know, people who just used to work as a doctor or lawyer or IT guy, you know, a cashier, you know, who knows. But it is a reminder that people are dying defending this country.
They're one of Ukraine's most decorated brigades in a daily battle to hold back Russia on the Eastern Front. It's the fight of their lives. under constant attack from air and ground.
Go quickly.
Their daily life and death struggle to halt their enemy.
Sun just came up as people say their goodbyes. So I think this is the photographer. Guys, good morning. This
morning.
is Serge.
Nice to meet you.
So she actually asked you to come to translate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not a professional translator, but I know some.
No,
English,
that's
and
okay.
I-
Better than my ukrainsky mova. Oh, we shouldn't be looking at this now, right? Are you also a photographer or?
No. I'm a friend of the husband of the photographer.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, oh cool. The behind the scenes secret dressing room. Okay, so we were just talking about why there's not so many funerals in the city center of Kyiv, and actually it was his first time seeing one here as well. But in his hometown, which is Vinnytsia, it's a smaller city. He says he sees them there. Is it almost every day or?
No, it's quite often. It's not like every day exactly, but it's really often.
But a lot. So we have it. It's sad that we're losing our heroes, but they're fighting to defend this country. And the world, the free world, don't forget this, guys, because if...
And thanks to that man, we are able to work here and
have like
be
a normal
safe,
life.
actually.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so now we're just walking over to this beautiful arch, this former arch of friendship between Russia and Ukraine before it was destroyed. So it turns out, actually, this is just model number 1. We'll hear a little bit more about what it is. It's more of a project for people to show their symbolism for Ukraine, but also donate some money to the army. And there's gonna be 10 different models today, so I'm excited. 10. It's a lot. I don't know if I can handle that many. I might have to tap out after 2, sorry guys. So she's trying to figure out how many girls participate total.
Because it's a lot. She published some videos in TikTok, and it was has a huge influence. And a lot of women wanted to participate and to help our military forces.
Oh, that's cool.
The main purpose of this project is to raise money for our military forces.
Nice. So even though these girls look like professional models, they're not. They're just like normal girls, yeah? That just want cool photos.
It's like not for a professional model, it's like just a regular beauty of everyday girl.
So in Ukraine, every girl looks like this, yeah?
Yeah,
Whoa.
exactly. Every girl is beautiful.
Guys, I should move here. So this is European skirt, and we're gonna be going under the tunnel and across the street to that arch. So she's counting the total number of appointments and bookings because she's curious.
What you can do to end this war as soon as possible.
So guys, they're setting up for the first shoot. I'm very lucky to be able to film behind the scenes. How do you feel? Jak sprawa?
Добре.
Все добре? Круто. This beautiful dress, guys, really beautiful. Okay, so while they're setting up, can you actually explain a little bit about how this works? Like, at first, when I first saw it, I thought it was just like one like professional model, but turns out it's just like normal Ukrainian girls who want a way to donate to the army and get some beautiful photos and show their patriotism, right?
Yeah, like the main idea is to fundraising, is to make money for thermal imager, for night vision, yeah.
Oh, because they're expensive.
Yeah, they are
Really
very expensive.
Okay.
And at first it was only one model, and then the photographer published it in TikTok, and it has a huge success.
Yeah, I can imagine it went viral probably.
And so it went viral, real viral, and then a lot of girls and women started to write her about, can we do something to help? Can we participate in this? Can we make a photo in this dress? Because this dress is like in the colors of Ukrainian flag.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dress. Like when I first saw it, I was like, wow, it's really cool. And it's so long and big, and the way that the photographer, Lublu, how do you say her name?
What?
Lubov, which means love actually in
Yeah.
Ukrainian. The way that she poses them with her kind of artistic style, it makes the dress look like it's like 10 feet tall. Like 3 meters tall, 10 meters tall or something. It's really cool.
Then there were about 500 applications from girls from different cities, different regions of Ukraine, and all of them wanted to participate somehow.
Today's like perfect because it's windy. Okay, so with the wind it's good because it looks cool, but it's also probably a pain in the butt to try to get the shot, but also for the filming. So I hope you can hear it, and thank God that I brought the mic, because if it wasn't for the mic, you probably wouldn't hear me at all. Oh, it's like Marilyn Monroe.
So after seeing so much participation from people, Lyubov wanted to create a big project, and she created this idea of gathering money for our people on front line.
That's cool.
And she decided to fundraising for night vision. He will be making a picture during the trial.
So they're gonna get ready. So the sun came out just in time for this, and she's gonna run behind and try to capture it. Let's see how it looks.
Is it day or night? I don't even know what's going on outside anymore. Day or night? I don't even know what's going on outside anymore. Небо моє те червоним стало. Небо моє те на землю впало. Мало мені повітря мало.
It's cool, huh?
Thank you.
Круто.
Ви теж. YouTube.
Oh, дякую. Okay. Let's go again, guys. It's actually interesting for me to be here as like a videographer as well. Even though I just make kind of simple YouTube videos and I don't do anything too cinematic, sometimes it's kind of fun. So it's always nice to see how it works kind of behind the scenes and how many takes it takes to get one cool, photo or 30-second TikTok. This is how you know she's dedicated. Look at this. Guys, it's a lot of hard work to be a photographer sometimes.
So I suppose it attracts a lot that she had this dress in her TikTok stores videos.
Yeah.
And it attracts a lot of girls. It's really very patriotic. It's symbolic. It symbolizes the Ukrainian nation.
How was it?
Yep.
It's fun.
It was fast. It was great.
Okay, good. Can you ask how did you find Lublu?
Як ти знайшла Любов?
Через Instagram.
Through Instagram.
And why did you decide to do the photo shoot?
Чому ти вирішила зробити це?
Ну, дуже сподобалась така патріотична зйомка.
She liked this idea of patriotic photo session.
Oh, that's cool. It looks good. Дякую.
Отже,
Okay, I like it.
це основна Майдан.
The main location is Maidan.
No, I mean like so. For example, how much time do you have per model?
Як багато часу ти втрачаєш на один день?
Ну, у нас зараз є 30 хвилин і є 1 година.
There are different sets, 1 hour and 30 minutes.
В
Okay.
майбутньому буде 45 25
Oh, я буду ще на локації?
О, да, на Майдані.
Okay,
The
круто.
next location will be near,
Сама
Okay.
основна,
Oh, fun.
яка
Okay.
більше всього.
and it's the main location.
Oh, nice. Okay. So we're gonna go over to Medan, guys. So we're back in Medan. I think we're gonna do a cool shoot on these Czech hedgehogs. Do you remember when these hedgehogs were everywhere in the city?
Yeah, I remember this time. The time it was frightened actually. Returned to the Kyiv in May, and this hedgehog were all around the Kyiv at this time, and the Kyiv was quite empty actually. And it is because this feeling that the war is here now. Sometimes you can feel that there's no war in Kyiv, and it's like this is all.
It's a reminder.
Yeah.
Brave girl.
Що це було?
That's cool. Were you not scared to climb? How'd you say?
Ти не боїшся літати?
Oh.
Я думаю, що со шлейфом зараз получу.
She's afraid that she can fall back because of her long dress.
Oh, it's okay. You have parachute. It's okay.
Ми без віночка, ми з ленточкою, правильно?
Sorry, it's Vinny. She was saying that she didn't even think about falling or how dangerous it is to climb on this until I mentioned it. But I think that's kind of just like a very Ukrainian trait, right? Like I feel like people, like almost everybody in Ukraine, they're just used to like climbing stuff, and like it's not a big deal. Like I think in America we have like what we call city boys, and we have like the country guys or city girls, something like this. And a city boy or a city girl, we're afraid to get dirty. We're afraid to like climb something or touch something.
Oh, I know what you mean. Actually, yeah, there is no conception like this in Ukraine.
Yeah. Do you think it's because everybody, even if they grew up in Kyiv, they had like a relative in the dacha or something, so they're used to playing outside and.
Probably, yeah. In our childhood, we were playing outside almost all the time. It's like probably our younger generation, they are not used so much to the outside.
Yeah, because like she was literally climbing on concrete blocks next to. Let me show you guys. Okay, she's climbing on concrete blocks, literally next to rusty metal spiky stuff, and she wasn't even scared. Like the Ukrainian people are just really tough. It's cool. By the way, I just noticed there's a cross here. I've never seen it.
What?
Did you notice there's a cross and grapes?
Yeah.
Has it been here for a long time?
Yeah, it is an old one, but I don't know the story.
I never even noticed it until today.
І ручки, як пташка. Ні-ні-ні, трошечки ширше. Ага, о.
I remember there is a tradition in Ukraine that if people was killed by traffic accident, then they put the crest near the road. So probably this one is
It can be.
here because
I think this is gonna be a really beautiful shot, guys. Guys, I've been tasked at holding the dress, but I've decided I'm gonna use this opportunity to be beautiful myself. And this is where we started, guys. Palanica, nie Polonica. No, Palanica.
Palanica.
Palanica. Дякую. Okay. Good job.
Yes.
It was good.
Лена цей відео for TikTok, а не Instagram, вона переплутала трошки, що іменно через TikTok вона мене.
she said that Elena found her through TikTok, not through Instagram.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. Same thing.
Так що
She was nervous and that's why she said.
майже
something
всі
else.
дівчатка через TikTok мене знайшли.
Same thing. Actually, can you just can you tell me how much these girls pay for the photo shoot and how much is donated?
1000 гривень її зйомка коштувала. І я потім вирахую приблизно 10.
She paid for the photo session, and after the completion of the project, she will pay 10% of all sum to the.
Okay, oh nice.
Так, ще у нас я окремо робила банку в монобанці, може, ну там якось перекладе. Робила розіграш 3 фотосесій, там було безкоштовно перше місце. Зараз, потім я трошечки.
Also, she said that she had a banca in monobank, maybe, you know.
Like a tip jar.
Yeah. And there was like lottery for 3 places. One for...
Free. У нас було 27, здається, номерочків. Це 2700 гривень поки. Ну, ми поки ще...
And the idea is like you donate some money, and if you make a donate, you can win some of the.
I understand. And does all the tip jar money or some of it go to the?
Чівці з банки йдуть гроші.
Так.
All of the
Ці
money
всі.
from tip jar go to the.
Ну ми іменно скажи, що ми не якийсь там фонд, бо їх дуже багато. Ми збираємось скинути. У нас є друг сім'ї. Він зараз Бахмут Солидар. Не пам'ятаю, яка там 400. Да. Їм треба тепловізор, ми на нього забираємо.
They want to give this money to the friend of the family that is he's now in Bakhmut Solidar direction, and he needs a thermal vision.
Okay.
Night vision system.
That's right. How much have you collected and how much more you need?
Як багато ви зібрали, як багато вам?
Ну от зараз, по-моєму, 2900. Я зараз можу подивитися 3 секунди. Так, hello.
So far you collected over 3,000 and how much? No.
70.
That's your goal. Okay.
Так.
Let's try to. I'll put the link so people can maybe donate.
Так, можливо, ще Женя казав, що він може, якщо через, наприклад, більшість ваших глядачів, напевно, за кордоном.
Він поставив.
Так, і можна ще, у Жені є кошельок, іменно так, біткоїни всякі можна сказати, він потім без комісії може перекинути всі ці гроші на карточку.
She said that she can share with you some of the deposit links.
Okay.
And you can post it in your.
Так.
Okay. So now, actually, right away, she has another photo shoot, another model.
Yeah.
And our awesome translator is gonna go about his day. Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. It was a great chatting to you.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoyed it.
No, thank you. And what do you want to say to people who are watching this from America or from other English countries?
I want to say that I'm sure that Ukraine will definitely win because we are all united and our people are incredible. They're doing so much to win.
Yeah.
So, and glory to Ukraine.
Glory to Ukraine, guys. Slava Ukraini. And here's the funerals wrapping up as well, guys. Well, guys, I just ran into Yuri, who actually surprisingly watches the video, so you already know me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of times.
And what can you tell me about today? Who did we lose today?
It's my brother. Great loss. Great man, great warrior, great friend, father, husband, and it's war.
Yeah.
And we are losing our best guys.
Yes. But it's not for nothing. It's to defend this amazing country full of great people, but also to defend democracy and freedom as a whole. So, Дякую to Yuri. I'm sorry that you're gone, but we remember you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support. Please continue supporting us. We are fighting for our freedom and for your free and safe world as well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
100%. Can you tell me, like, how come this is the first funeral I've seen in Kyiv? Is it, do you need like special permission to have a funeral in the center?
I'm not sure. I wasn't involved in this like business
Planning
here,
this, okay.
planning this. Yeah, it's free, it's not a problem to do everything, especially here,
Yeah.
Maidan, and this is the place of freedom and freedom of protest, of ceremony, of everything.
Yeah, actually, my first experience with Maidan was when I watched Winter on Fire and about the Maidan revolutions.
European Union leaders and Ukraine have failed to sign an historic free trade deal after a last-minute U-turn from Kyiv.
Уже что здесь что-то будет происходить.
When I watched it in 2016, I was actually staying in this hotel just here across, and I thought war will never come to Ukraine. We live in like a free time now, and then Russia decided to be crazy. So
Yeah.
thank you for defending, and I hope next year this time we'll be celebrating here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your.
So I just asked if like Yuri was really famous or a high ranking, and he says no, he just has a lot of friends, a lot of people loved him, and he saved a lot of people.
That's right.
Yeah, and he even saved your life personally.
Sure. He was always near, and mostly he was saving my mental health and being near, being a shoulder, and giving me a chance to walk through the hardest parts of this war.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
And actually, one last question is: I noticed the reason I talked to you, we have this AR-15 American flag. Is it better than the Soviet AKs?
For sure. 100%.
Okay, very cool. Дякую. Well, guys, that was a really interesting day, both with the military funeral as well as the photo shoot with one of the models. There's actually going to be 10 today. I don't think I'm going to be coming back, even though the idea of hanging out with 10 beautiful Ukrainian models is a nice one, but I have things to do today, and I think I showed kind of enough of the behind the scenes of how it works and how the project works. If you want to check out her Instagram profile, if you want to donate to the thermal vision that they're trying to collect money for, I'll have a link to it all below. And even though I've never met Yuri, the defender who has lost his life, you can see by the sheer number of friends and family and people who came out to mourn his death, you can tell that he was really loved. So let's try to remember him as well. Slava Ukraine, guys. Slava.